In the ancient heartland of the Middle East, where history flows like an eternal river, we find the Jordan River, a waterway that has borne witness to the ebb and flow of empires, the birth of religions, and the secrets of long-forgotten civilizations. However, during a recent archaeological expedition, what was initially anticipated as a routine exploration turned into a fascinating adventure, when experts unexpectedly stumbled upon remarkable discoveries in the receding waters of the river. So, join us as we embark on a journey through time, unveiling the rich history, hidden secrets, and intriguing mysteries of the Jordan River, the unique course of the Jordan River. The Jordan River holds a distinct significance, as it is no ordinary body of water. Spanning a length of 156 miles, this river is situated in the Middle East. Its journey begins in the north, flows southward, traversing the beautiful Sea of Galilee, and culminates at the Dead Sea. This river is not just a geographical marvel, it also occupies a profoundly revered place in various religious traditions. When examining the Jordan River's course, it becomes evident that it comprises two principal segments, the upper course and the lower course. The upper course extends from its origin to its confluence with the Sea of Galilee. From the Sea of Galilee onwards, as it meanders towards its ultimate destination at the Dead Sea, it is referred to as the lower course. What sets this river apart is its distinctive location. It does not merely flow across flat terrain, instead it follows a structural depression, creating a sunken trajectory in the landscape. This distinctive feature makes it truly exceptional, as it boasts the lowest elevation of any river worldwide. Additionally, the conclusion of its journey at the Dead Sea, the Earth's deepest point, is noteworthy. At a depth of around 1,410 feet below sea level, approximately as deep as a 130-story building is tall, we find ourselves at the shores of the Dead Sea, Earth's lowest natural point. This remarkable body of water is sourced from the slopes of Mount Hermon, situated at the border of Syria and Lebanon. From there, it travels in a southward direction, cutting through the northern region of Israel before finally reaching its destination, the Sea of Galilee. As the river flows from the Sea of Galilee towards the south, it assumes the role of a geographical boundary, demarcating the regions of Israel and the West Bank on its western bank from Jordan on its eastern counterpart. Eventually, after its extensive journey, the river finds its serene terminus in the Dead Sea. It's important to note that the Jordan River isn't on this journey alone. It receives assistance from several other rivers that converge with it along the way. These contributing rivers include the Banyas, Don, Hasbani, Yarmouk, and Zarqa rivers. In addition, a noteworthy aspect of the Jordan River is its transport of fine particles known as silt, comprising tiny grains of sand and soil. The majority of this silt settles within the Sea of Galilee before it continues its southward course beyond a point referred to as the Dagania Dam, an ancient highway of commerce and culture. The Jordan River isn't just flowing quietly on its own, it's an integral part of a vast geographical wonder known as the East African Rift System. This colossal natural marvel begins its journey way up in Turkey, meandering all the way down through the Red Sea, and then stretching its reach even further into the heart of Eastern Africa. Picture it as nature's grand canvas, with the Jordan River Valley being one of its most striking brushstrokes. Zooming in on the Jordan Valley, we find a narrow, sinuous groove in the Earth's surface, typically spanning about 6 miles in width, though occasionally it narrows even more, creating pockets of intense beauty. What truly boggles the mind is how profoundly sunken this valley is compared to its surroundings. As you venture southward, it's as if you're peering into a hidden realm beneath the Earth's surface. Forget gentle slopes. Here you're greeted by imposing sheer cliffs that dramatically frame the landscape. These rugged escarpments bestow upon the valley an awe-inspiring, almost theatrical aura. Scattered throughout this geological masterpiece are the wondrous gorges. These are the handiwork of smaller streams, known as wadis, that have relentlessly carved their way through the terrain over eons. Their presence transforms the entire landscape into a mesmerizing spectacle, making you feel like you've stumbled upon nature's own art gallery. Yet the Jordan River has played an even more profound role in history. For the communities that have thrived along its banks, it has been a literal lifeline. Their livelihoods have been intricately woven into the fabric of this river, relying on its life-giving waters for sustenance and prosperity. It's been a nurturing mother to these settlements, providing them with the means to flourish. But its significance doesn't end there. The river has also been a major thoroughfare for travel and trade. Picture ancient caravans winding their way along its banks, laden with exotic goods and tales of distant lands. It served as a bustling highway of commerce, connecting civilizations and facilitating facilitating the exchange of not just goods, but ideas and cultures. Perhaps most intriguingly, the river has acted as a natural fortress, a steadfast line of defense for the communities it embraces. It has stood as a guardian, a shield against potential threats. Its meandering waters and formidable terrain have given those who dwell along its course a profound sense of safety. A sacred confluence of religions, the Jordan River has borne witness to the ascent and decline of some of the earliest known civilizations, including the Canaanites, Amorites, and Israelites, all of whom originated and thrived in close proximity to its banks. Throughout history, it has drawn the attention of prominent figures and empires, from the Egyptians and Greeks to the Romans and Byzantines, all vying for control of its strategic value. However, the Jordan River isn't merely a captivating geographical feature or historical landmark. It plays a pivotal role in the religious narratives of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. In both Judaism and Christianity, the river holds a significant role, particularly as the crossing point for the Israelites led by Joshua on their journey to the Promised Land after years of desert wandering. Numerous miraculous events involving prophets like Elijah and Elisha unfolded along its banks. Moreover, John the Baptist chose the river as the backdrop for his impassioned sermons and baptismal rituals, most notably baptizing Jesus himself, a pivotal moment in Christian history. For Christians worldwide, the Jordan River stands as a profoundly sacred site, drawing pilgrims from various denominations who seek to immerse themselves in its waters, emulating the baptism of Jesus. Its enduring significance is a testament to its spiritual importance. Yet, it is not only Christians who revere the Jordan River. Muslims also hold it in high regard as one of the 4 rivers of paradise, as mentioned in the Quran. Additionally, the river's connection to numerous prophets and figures within Islamic tradition lends it deep spiritual significance for Muslims. Jordan River finally dried up, and now this has emerged. It was in the year 2021 when the sands of Jordan's southeastern desert unveiled an archaeological treasure trove, hidden away for nearly 9,000 years. This discovery was a complex mosaic of stone carvings, a mesmerizing portal to our distant ancestry. What tales do these ancient etchings convey? Amongst the weathered stones, we find 2 human-like faces, their features immortalized in rock. One of these visages stands alongside a depiction of a desert kite, a relic of primitive ingenuity. Think of it as a precursor to the modern hunting net, only fashioned from the very bones of the earth itself, stones. Yet the site reveals more than just these cryptic faces. An altar, a hearth, the imprints of marine fossils, and even small animal figurines emerge from the depths of time. Together, these fragments paint a vivid picture of Neolithic life, a living canvas from an era long past. These carvings, among the oldest known works of art in the Middle East, hint at a purpose beyond mere existence. The site's essence whispers of ancient rituals, perhaps tied to the art of hunting. It's as though the stones themselves guard the memories of those who once stood here, capturing the very essence of a bygone age. The intrepid explorers who unearthed this wondrous site are a dedicated group of archaeologists, both Jordanian and French. Their tireless efforts span over a decade, under the banner of the Southeastern Badia Archaeological Project. At the helm of this ambitious endeavor stand 2 passionate archaeologists, Mohammed B. Tarana and Wali Abu Azizi. The site's location is nestled within Jordan's southeastern desert, in an area known as the Jabal al-Khashabiyya, not far from the border with Saudi Arabia. Here, the land holds the echoes of ancient hunters, marked by the colossal remnants of desert kites. These stone marvels, the world's oldest large-scale sculptures by human hands, guided prey towards their final enclosure, a stark reminder of humanity's enduring quest for sustenance and survival. Archaeological wonders of Mosul's Musky Gate. In the enchanting city of Mosul, a remarkable archaeological discovery unfolded on October 2021 at the Grand Musky Gate. A team of intrepid archaeologists embarked on a journey through time. They followed a trail of hints left behind by our ancestors, clues etched in the form of ancient campsites. These campsites, nestled amidst the desert kites, were once bustling homes for hunters who roamed these lands nearly 9,000 years ago. As the archaeologists delved deeper, they unearthed the echoes of an ancient way of life. They found remnants of semi-subterranean circular huts where these ancient people dwelled, a glimpse into the architecture of a distant era. Scattered pottery shards hinted at the vessels that once held their daily sustenance, while the scattered bones of animals spoke of the meals they shared. Flint tools, masterfully crafted by skilled hands, stood as a testament to their resourcefulness. Stepping into this archaeological wonder was like stepping into a living, breathing Neolithic home. Yet, the true stars of this historical historical stage are two stone carvings, affectionately christened Ghassan and Abu Ghassan. Ghassan, the taller of the duo, stands proudly at 112 centimeters. A masterful blend of art and function, he embodies the spirit of a desert kite, melded with the form of a human figure, entwined with the representation of an ancient hunting trap. His presence radiates the ingenuity of our ancient forebears. Beside him, Abu Ghassan, though shorter at 70 centimeters, boasts a finely detailed human visage. It's as if the essence of an ancient soul was captured in stone, etched with painstaking precision. These two stone marvels collectively hold the title of being among the oldest known works of art in the heart of the Middle East. They serve as a vivid testament to the creative genius and skill of the people who crafted them. But, astonishingly, the tale of this archaeological marvel doesn't end with these captivating stone carvings. The archaeologists also made significant discoveries during their excavation, including a ritual altar stone, a hearth, and an impressively curated assemblage of approximately 150 marine fossils. Additionally, their findings encompassed animal figurines and finely crafted flint objects. These artifacts, however, were not everyday items. Instead, the scientists propose that they were employed for significant occasions, such as offerings and ceremonial rituals. It is highly probable that these rituals were intricately linked to hunting practices, with individuals beseeching higher powers for success and bountiful harvests. The location in question likely held a unique significance, serving as a dedicated site for gazelle hunting. This site offers valuable insights into the spiritual beliefs and social structures of the Neolithic hunters who considered it their home. The submerged marvel of Beit Zera. This revelation is unlike any other, a remarkable Neolithic village that slumbered beneath the waters near Beit Zera, Israel, for an astonishing 9,000 years. Imagine stumbling upon a lost city submerged beneath the water's surface. Approximately 8,000 years ago, a colossal flood surged through the region, causing the Sea of Galilee and the Jordan River's waters to rise significantly. This deluge engulfed an entire village, preserving its secrets like a time capsule. It safeguarded the village's stone houses, intricate pottery, finely crafted flint tools, and even the remnants of ancient animal life. But how did we unravel this submerged marvel? To uncover this hidden treasure, we must journey back to the year 2013. In this expedition, a dedicated team of archaeologists from the Israel Antiquities Authority and the University of Haifa led the way, spearheaded by the intrepid Dr. Yitzhak Paz. Instead of traversing deserts or scaling mountains, their quest took them along the ancient shoreline of the Sea of Galilee. Their toolkit was far from conventional, not limited to shovels and brushes. Instead, they employed cutting-edge technology like sonar and underwater cameras. These advanced instruments allowed them to peer beneath the water's surface, unveiling the secrets of this submerged Neolithic village. The lost Neolithic settlement resurfaces. While surveying the ocean floor, an object of interest captured the attention of archaeologists. It manifested as a cluster of stones that appeared conspicuously displaced from their surroundings. These stones exuded an aura of peculiarity that suggested they were not haphazardly arranged formations. The research team could not dismiss this intriguing anomaly. Fueled by their curiosity and the prospect of a groundbreaking discovery, they resolved to embark on a more comprehensive investigation. What they ultimately unearthed proved to be nothing short of exceptional, the submerged remnants of an extensive settlement. This settlement was not limited to a few isolated remnants. It encompassed an entire submerged village. This village concealed a wealth of historical treasures, including hundreds of artifacts. Among these finds were pottery vessels that had once contained sustenance and libations, as well as meticulously crafted flint tools. Intriguingly, the origins of this village could be traced back to the pottery Neolithic period, approximately spanning the years 6,400 to 5,000 BCE. During this epoch, the local populace embarked on the practice of pottery making and animal domestication. Radiocarbon dating provides evidence that this village was inhabited for a duration of roughly 600 years, from approximately 6,400 to 5,800 BCE. It is plausible that the village's abandonment coincided with a major flooding event, occurring either just before or after this epoch. The cultural context surrounding the underwater village near Zara holds a deeper significance. This village wasn't simply an isolated community. Rather, it was an integral part of a larger cultural phenomenon known as the Wadi Rabba culture. The Wadi Rabba culture gained prominence during the pottery Neolithic period in the southern Levant. Its name originates from a site near Tel Aviv, where archaeologists unearthed similar artifacts and pottery. Think of the Wadi Rabba culture as a pivotal link between two significant epochs in human history. On one hand, you have the earlier pre-pottery Neolithic cultures, where agriculture was practiced but pottery production had not yet commenced. On the other hand, you encounter the later Chalcolithic cultures, which marked a substantial leap forward in human development as they pioneered the use of metals and constructed more intricate social structures. Wadi Rabba's ossuaries and stone-lined wells. Nestled within the heart of the Wadi Rabba culture, we find a distinctive societal identity characterized by its unique architectural features. This culture was marked by the presence of rectangular stone houses, complete with meticulously plastered floors and walls. Notably, the landscape was adorned with stone-lined wells and imposing stone structures referred to as dolmens and menhirs, which represent ancient architectural marvels. Their burial customs also bore a distinctiveness, as they practiced secondary burial. In this ritual, the remains of the departed were relocated to a specially designated receptacle known as an ossuary, or in some instances, a stone box known as a cist. These people were not reliant on a singular source of sustenance. Instead, they operated a diversified economy. They were skilled in the cultivation of crops, particularly wheat and barley, alongside raising livestock, predominantly sheep and goats. Moreover, their proficiency extended to hunting, with a focus on capturing gazelles and deer, while their expertise in fishing was evident in their capture of tilapia. Beyond these pursuits, they exhibited the capacity to forage for wild plants, such as figs and olives. Therefore, the submerged village near Beit Zera should not be perceived merely as a collection of ancient stones, but rather as a vital connection to the Wadi Rabba culture. It serves as an integral piece of the puzzle in our quest to comprehend the transition from pre-pottery societies to more advanced and sophisticated cultures. The legacy of Jordan's submerged bridges. The Jordan River conceals a rich historical legacy beneath its waters. This submerged heritage comprises a network of bridges, each with its unique narrative that underscores the river's strategic and economic significance. Our exploration begins with the Roman bridge near Gesher, an ancient stone structure whose origins may be traced back to the Roman era. Situated at the border juncture of Israel and Jordan, in close proximity to the confluence of the Yarmouk and Jordan rivers, this bridge was constructed by the Jordanians post-1949 to establish a vital connection between their capital, Amman, and Jerusalem. This substantial bridge spans an impressive length of 230 feet and exhibits a well-thought-out design, featuring a central main arch to accommodate a consistent water flow, complemented by 6 smaller arches situated higher up to facilitate flood management. Evidently, the bridge reveals evidence of at least 2 distinct construction phases. The lower section is believed to harken back to the Roman epoch, while the pointed arches in the upper part are indicative of medieval craftsmanship. Over the course of its existence, this architectural marvel has undergone several refurbishments. Renovation efforts were notably undertaken during the reign of Saladin in the late 12th century and once more during the mid-13th century. Additionally, historical records even suggest an attribution to Mamluk Sultan Barkuk during the late 14th century. Sir Edmund Allenby and the Jordan River Bridge. In close proximity to Damia, there lies the Ottoman Bridge, alternatively recognized as the Allenby Bridge or the King Hussein Bridge. Notably, this structure, which was constructed in the year 1918 under the aegis of the Ottoman Empire during the First World War, represents a more contemporary iteration. It stands as a replacement for its predecessor, a wooden bridge, which fell victim to the actions of British forces. The appellation Allenby Bridge finds its origin in the honor of Sir Edmund Allenby, the esteemed British commander who spearheaded the military campaign against the Ottoman forces in Palestine and Syria. Situated in the vicinity of Jericho, the bridge spans the Jordan River and functions as a pivotal conduit connecting the nations of Israel and Jordan. Notably, it ranks as one of the 2 primary border crossings linking these nations, and has undergone several rounds of refurbishments. The most recent of these renovations occurred in 1994, following the historic Israel-Jordan Peace Treaty, the enigmatic Mamluk Bridge of Giza. We cannot conclude this discussion without mentioning the Mamluk Bridge situated near Giza, alternatively referred to as Al-Damia, Giza al-Mujamia, or Jizar Osama, as it is known by some. This stone bridge spans the Jordan River and is positioned approximately 19 miles south of the Roman bridge near Gesher. Notably, its construction or renovation took place during the late 12th century under the stewardship of Usama al-Halabi, who served under the leadership of Saladin. Remarkably, this bridge comprises 3 arches, with the central arch being notably larger than the flanking ones. Beyond being a mere bridge, it played a crucial role as part of a vital strategic route that interconnected Damascus and Cairo, with Jerusalem and Hebron in between. The bridge even boasted a nearby facility akin to an ancient inn where travelers could find respite, relax, and engage in the exchange of goods. This inn, constructed during the late century by the Mamluk Sultan Baybars, featured several amenities, including a mosque, a courtyard, and accommodations for both guests and their livestock. A 1.5 million year discovery. The Jordan River can be likened to a concealed museum, housing a collection of bridges, each with its own unique history. However, not all of these historical revelations have been equally astounding. Some have even been quite unsettling. For this journey into the past, we must travel back approximately 1.5 million years. In the year 2022, scientists unveiled a truly remarkable discovery that sent shockwaves through the academic world. They unearthed a human vertebra in the Jordan Valley, in close proximity to an ancient site known as Uias. This was no ordinary bone, though. It belonged to an ancient human who was part of the second wave of humans making the momentous migration from Africa to Eurasia around 1.5 million years ago. Can you fathom the experience of being part of such a pioneering journey, stepping into uncharted territories for the very first time? This vertebra constitutes the most ancient piece of evidence we possess of ancient human presence in Israel. It serves as a pivotal milestone in our understanding of human evolution and cultural history. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In a surprising twist, the Jordan River, which has long symbolized a constant and unending flow, has now run dry, exposing an incredibly remarkable sight. A photograph taken during this unprecedented event reveals the revelation of an age-old treasure that has been hidden beneath the riverbed for countless centuries. This astonishing find has left the global community amazed, as it provides a rare opportunity to glimpse into the mysteries of our history, patiently waiting to be uncovered by the inexorable passage of time. What stories does this relic hold? And what mysteries will it unlock about our past? Let us know what you think about what we just showed you. Secrets of Uias' archaeological marvel. In 2018, a team of scientists comprising both Israeli and American researchers, led by Dr. Alan Barash from Bar Ilan University, embarked on a remarkable journey of discovery. Their quest began when they revisited a collection of ancient skeletal remains initially unearthed in Uias back in 1966 by a different group of archaeologists. Uias, a site of great archaeological significance, stands as the second oldest archaeological site found outside of Africa, dating back approximately 1.5 million years. This location, akin to a hidden treasure trove of the past, boasts an abundance of stone artifacts, animal remains, and fossilized plant remnants, offering valuable insights into the environment and lifestyle of ancient human inhabitants. It is crucial to recognize that this 1.5 million-year-old vertebra represents far more than just a fossil. It is a profound testament to our ancestral lineage. It serves as a poignant relic from the intrepid individuals who ventured out of Africa into Eurasia countless eons ago. The researchers determined that this vertebra belonged to a hominin, a term denoting a member of the human family tree, encompassing all of our extinct relatives. Clues to an ancient migration saga. The significant question at hand pertains to the origin of this particular vertebra. To unravel this mystery, the researchers embarked on a comparative analysis, juxtaposing it with bone specimens from various animals and hominins. This meticulous investigation yielded a rather remarkable conclusion. The vertebra in question belonged to a hitherto undiscovered human lineage. This lineage stands distinct from the human fossils previously unearthed in the region of Georgia and holds the distinction of being the most ancient human remains discovered outside of Africa, dating back approximately 1.8 million years. The researchers' estimations further suggest that this particular vertebra once belonged to a juvenile, aged between 6 to 12 years old at the time of demise. This youthful individual measured around 155 centimeters in height and weighed between 45 to 50 kilograms. This discovery represents a monumental revelation, marking the earliest evidence of human presence in Israel to date, and it ranks among the most ancient findings within the vast expanse of Eurasia. Eurasia. The discovery of this vertebra suggests that human migration from Africa to Eurasia was not a single event, but rather occurred in multiple waves. It appears that various groups of early humans embarked on journeys into unfamiliar territories. What makes this discovery even more intriguing is that these migrations may have included not only our direct ancestors, but also different species of hominins. This finding also provides us with valuable insights into the biology of our ancient relatives. It allows us to gain a better understanding of their physical characteristics, their growth patterns, and their developmental processes. Al-Maktas's connection to Elijah and Elisha. We proceed to the eastern bank of the Jordan River, where we find a site of remarkable historical and spiritual significance. This location, known by several names including Al-Maktas or Bethany beyond the Jordan, holds a compelling narrative. Situated precisely at the confluence of the Jordan River and the Yarmouk River, it has been revered for centuries, dating back to the Byzantine era. This hallowed ground is traditionally believed to be the very place where John the Baptist conducted the baptism of Jesus Christ. This enduring tradition has persisted through the ages, lending this site profound significance. However, Al-Maktas isn't solely tied to the story of Jesus and John. It also bears connections to other prominent religious figures. For instance, this site is intricately linked to the lives of the revered prophets Elijah and Elisha. This interconnection with multiple significant religious figures makes Al-Maktas not only a pivotal location within Christianity, but also a place of importance for various monotheistic faiths. It can be likened to a shared historical repository, brimming with tales and traditions that intersect and coalesce across time. The geographical features of Al-Maktas. This site boasts two primary archaeological zones. The first is referred to as Tel Al-Qarar, also known as Elijah's Hill, or Jabal Mar Elias. The second area lies closer to the river and is home to the historic churches of St. John the Baptist. These two areas are connected by a natural watercourse called Wadi Qarar, serving as a natural pathway linking them together. Al-Maktas holds significance not only for its religious importance, but also as a rich archaeological site. Excavations at this location have uncovered a plethora of religious structures, including churches, monasteries, baptismal pools, and pilgrim stations dating back from the Roman to the Byzantine periods. Due to its profound historical and cultural value, Al-Maktas has earned recognition as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In addition, Al-Maktas is a thriving hub for tourism. Each year, thousands of pilgrims and tourists make their way to this site, with a significant influx occurring on January 6th to commemorate Epiphany. It is a place where people from around the world gather to connect with a vital aspect of their faith, revealing the mysteries of Roman Byzantine monastery complexes. The archaeologists who have investigated this site have uncovered some truly captivating structures dating back to the Roman and Byzantine periods. Among their findings, one of the earliest discoveries was a system for collecting water in pools. These pools, it's important to note, were not designed merely for leisurely swimming, but held significant importance in early Christianity, serving as locations for baptismal rituals and essential ceremonies. One particularly noteworthy find was a unique baptismal pool, ingeniously constructed around a natural spring. This pool was adorned with a marble slab fashioned in the shape of a cross, likely serving as the backdrop for numerous ancient baptismal ceremonies. Additionally, the archaeologists stumbled upon a comprehensive monastery complex comprising various edifices such as a sizable basilica, a courtyard, a chapel, accommodations for the resident monks, and even a tower. However, the site's historical richness extends beyond these discoveries. Nestled within the vicinity is a cave chapel, believed to be the very place where John the Baptist lived and delivered his message. Adjacent to this, there stands a church dedicated to St. John the Baptist, originally erected during the Crusader period and subsequently restored by the Franciscans, a group actively engaged in the preservation of Christian holy sites within the Holy Land. Which aspect of the river's history intrigues you the most? Let us know what you think in the comments below.